Hi everyone, it's Sandra, and today I thought I would film a sort of a get ready with me video slash tutorial, but it's actually the products and the method that I use if I want my foundation to stay on all day long. You know, my skin is super oily, but I found that this particular method and this combination of products has worked really well for me. So if you are interested in that, just keep watching. So my hair is in this really attractive side braid. I'm going to start with my primer. It's the best primer for oil control that I have tried, and it's by Becca. It's the Ever Matte Pore Perfecting Primer. And I take a really small amount of this, and as you can see, it kind of instantly mattifies that area, and it does set quite quickly, so you don't have a lot of time to work with it, and it's also it's not really silicone-y feeling. It's almost like a glue. When you put it on, it kind of sticks to the area and it dries. For foundation, I am going to be using Smashbox Studio Skin. The color is 2.3. It is awesome. It's very long wearing, and it's also the most transfer resistant foundation that I have tried. So I'm going to just take 2 pumps of that on the back of my hand and start dotting it in the areas where I need the most coverage. So that's always where I start my face. I try to set to keep this area where my skin is relatively clear. I try to keep it as makeup free as possible. I end up using concealer and stuff anyway, and I don't want things to look too heavy around the eyes. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender. This is a damp beauty blender sponge, and I'm just going to blend in the foundation. And I have a little bit of foundation left on the back of my hand, so I'm just going to take my beauty blender, dip it in there, add a little bit of coverage to the areas where I need it. Now under the eyes, I'm using the Tom Ford Illuminating Pen. This is a shade number 6, and it's called Dusk Bisque. So I'm going to tap that in. And then I'm going in with my concealer, which is the La Mer Radiant Concealer. Tie everything together. I'm going over everything with my beauty blender again. I use the Soleil Tan de Chanel, the bronzing base. I use that under my actual bronzer. My favorite way of applying this is with the Sephora Airbrush foundation brush, and I'm just going to tap it and swirl it in the pot. And oh my god, I finally hit pan on it. I don't know if you can see, but I've had this for a long time. Start with my cheekbones in a swirling motion, and I just use it in the places that you would use a bronzer. I use kind of like a number 3. That's what I do on both sides of my face. That's kind of the pattern that I follow when I'm using any sort of bronzer. This product is really great if you have a foundation that's too light for you. You can kind of work it on top of your foundation and kind of darken everything up and make things look really natural and blended. On my cheeks, I am going to be using another cream product. This is by Chanel. This is the Le Blush Creme de Chanel in the shade number 63 Revelation. This is the only formula of cream blushes that I love. It's long lasting, it works on oily skin, it dries to a perfect satiny powder finish, and it lasts all day, and it's easy to use. It doesn't get patchy or anything. I will take some of it on my fingers first and kind of place it . And then with my beauty blender, I'm gonna just kind of blend it all out. Set everything, I am using the NARS Pressed Translucent Powder, and this is a Sonia Kashuk big powder brush. Swirl this all over. This powder is awesome. It works really well to set under eye concealer as well, so I'm taking it all the way everywhere. This is the Chanel Le Beige powder in shade number 40, and I'm using an EcoTools bronzer brush to apply it. Almost the same color as the Bronze Universal. If you look at it, they're in the same shade, so they work really well together. And again, I take this down my neck and a little bit on my chest as well. Then I'm going in with my Trish McEvoy eyeshadow and liner. This is in the shade Topaz, and I'm applying this all over my eyelid. And taking a MAC 217 brush to kind of blend out the edges. While that sets, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia brow pencil. This is the shade Ebony. And this is the Anastasia Brow Gel in Granite. Now to finish the eyes, I am taking the bronzy shade from the Dior Sun Deck and a Sonia Kashuk brush. It says number 103 on it. To add a little bit more of a sheen to the eye. Obviously, if you don't have this palette, Half Baked by Urban Decay is a really similar color, so that would look pretty on top. And going to diffuse the crease a little bit, I am taking the Laura Mercier matte eyeshadow in Fresco. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous crease color. They sell this color separately as well. If you like Soft Brown by MAC or Wedge or Cork, if you like to use color like that in the crease, I think you will absolutely adore Fresco. And you will see that it does magical things when you put it in the crease. And I'm taking a MAC 224 brush and just kind of blending everything out. I am not going to use eyeliner. I'm just going to take Espresso Bean eyeshadow by Laura Mercier, which is just a very, very dark brown. And I'm just going to push it against the lash line just for a bit more of definition there. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm using Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Mascara and the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. For the lips, I am using Chanel Interlude lipstick. It's slightly peachier than Evasion, which I think is now discontinued. I will top it off with a gloss. This is Lancome Gloss in Love in shade number 146. And that is it. This is one of my go-to makeup looks. It's summer, hot outside, my skin's really oily, and I want my makeup to last all day. I find that this works really well for me, and I hope that it works well for you too. If you give it a try, let me know in the comment section below, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.